Welcome back, everybody. Green Assassin here with episode 17 of Crash Landing. I'm kind of recording back to back. I added Ender IO to my pack, so I changed the config files that Landstrader provided to make the recipes a little more difficult. And a little more reasonable. If you want to add Ender IO and don't have it in your pack, check out his videos. He's got links in his descriptions for the config files. I would link it myself. I just don't know if he would get mad at me for it or what. I'm kind of new to this, so if you guys want to add it, go check out his channel. And like I said, he's got a link to the Ender IO website and a link to the config files that he has set up. If you are running the beta 1.1.3 pack that Iskandar released, I'm pretty sure Ender IO's in there. It's just been disabled. So you can go in and enable it and whatnot, and he has on his website to do it at your own risk. So make sure you back up your files before you add it. Other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna continue on. Like I said, anything I do with Ender IO, just about anything you can do with item ducts, fluid ducts, and conduits and energy cells, because there is this thing that I want to make, the capacitor bank, just because it's kind of, in my opinion, it's OP because you can make multiple ones and store more energy, but I rather have all my energy stored in one capacitor bank and then have it running to everywhere I need to go. I'll probably still use a bit of the thermal expansion, ducts and conduits and whatnot. But for the most part, I'll probably be using Ender IO for the majority of it. And the recipes are pretty difficult to make. I've got the supplies to make the alloy smelter, the painting machine, and the slag mill all in here. So I'm going to start out by crafting that. And there was one other thing I wanted to say. The audio in my last one, because this is a back-to-back episode pretty much, it kind of messed up. I'm going to try and fix it off like in the editing. But I'm really sorry about that. My computer's really old, and if it lags, the audio doesn't like to record properly. I don't know why. I've tried looking it up on Google to see if I can fix it. I think I just kind of got to bear with it for now, so I'm really sorry about that, and I will be looking into fixing that in the future. Like I said, I'll try and fix it off camera, see if I can. If not, I might just cut it out and skip that part of the video, maybe. I don't know, we'll see in editing. But anyways, so the first thing for Ender IO that I need for these three machines are going to be machine chassis, sorry. I was going to call them casings, but that's thermal expansion. So basically you just need a lot of iron and some of these PRC LX100s. So I went ahead and made a few of them. I made 4, I only need 3 right now. I was going to make a capacitor bank, but I don't have enough redstone to make the capacitor bank. You need 4 blocks of redstone, and then you need to make a whole bunch of these. So I might make those off camera and make them either in the last part of this or in the next episode. But anyways, we're gonna make 4 of these for now, and yeah, I'm just gonna make the 3 basic machines for now and then probably set them somewhere. I said I was going to do a bunch of stuff off camera, which I haven't yet. I want to make a storage room down here underneath here. And then over here by the mob spawner, I'm going to make a power room. So I'll probably do that in between this episode and next episode, especially now that I'm crafting this stuff. So the first machine we're going to want is the alloy smelter. Oh, I got to make the capacitors. So that's easy, we just go like this. And then I need... That's good enough for now. That extra gold was for the capacitor bank. So we got an alloy smelter. Next I want the painting machine, because this is a nifty little machine. It'll paint blocks different colors. I basically want it for the camouflage aspect of it, which I'll get into after this. And then this machine is the slag mill, and it's gonna be, this basically makes all your different alloys. You can use it as a regular furnace too, but I mostly want to use it for this stuff, and you can upgrade it to hold more power and work faster. So we'll probably do that, but this upgrade is a really expensive upgrade, so we'll look at that later. Like, it requires ender pearl plus an energetic, which is redstone, gold, and glowstone. What else? So I've got those 3 basic machines. We'll just put them right here. I also have these 2 recipes in here, which are from open blocks, I'm pretty sure. Basically what it is a tank and an XP grate, because now that I have the shell constructor, I'm gonna want to preserve my XP, because I have 53 levels, and if I die, I won't be getting that back. So I'm going to make one of these. And I am also going to make 2 tanks, which I only really need the one, because I think, where do I want to put it? Let's put it beside my bed. Actually, we're just going to set it out here for temporary, just because I need to do some digging underneath my base to set up everything. But basically, you just stand on this thing and it drains your XP into a tank. Now, 2 of these I don't think will hold 50 some levels. As you can see, I'm only down to 48 and it's almost full. So we'll drain out as much as we can right now. And I still have 44 levels left. So what I was thinking of doing is grabbing one of these. And then let's check our bag. I still have one of these, and I have some fluid ducts. Like I said, I'll set this up a little bit better later. I just kind of want to get this saved so I don't lose it. I haven't set up the shell constructor yet either, but I will probably soon. I just don't know when. So let's just do that. Barrel starts filling up full of XP. We'll stand on this thing again. I've got that vacuum hopper over there is full of cactus now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's probably way too much cactus that I'll ever use, so I've just been kind of leaving it. I'll probably rip it down now, use the vacuum hopper for something else. We already got 61 buckets, 64, 67. We got quite a bit of XP in there. $80 buckets of XP. Now, there's still a little bit in here, not much, but I'll just do that. Make sure both tanks are empty. 80 bits of XP. That is pretty sick. So yeah, if you look in here, I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 10 stacks of cactus plus those 4, so that's pretty good. This I set up a little while ago. I didn't show you guys, but it's basically just taking any extra rotten flesh that I get and turning it into dirt for me. That barrel ended up overflowing on me. That's kind of why I set this up like this. And I've got like almost 9 stacks of dirt in there, plus what I'm getting up there. String's not quite full, but I can use string to make dirt too. So yeah. Over here I've got this thing right now is pulverizing all my different ores and giving me a whole bunch of extra. Like, this is what it produces as a byproduct. I pulverized some wood chips so I can make more paper, and then other than that, you can see I got a bunch of bone meal in here and gravel and sand, so I can sift that stuff. Over here I've got a barrel full of bone meal too, so I've got a lot of bone meal. And yeah, I think I am going to cut here and make a few more things that I need. I just wanted to get these crafted so I could use them. Kind of wanted to craft them on camera for you guys. And yeah, I plan on making some ender energy conduit, or one of these, whichever ones I can afford. But like I said, I already know I'm gonna need a lot of redstone, and I've only got about 3 or 4 stacks left right now. Let's see, I got a half stack about in there, a half a stack in there. So yeah, I only got about 2.5 stacks of redstone right now, so I've got to do a lot more sifting. And I am out of dust, so I'm gonna have to come up with a way of getting more dust. I'm sure I'll get a ton from coring out the underneath the rooms that I've got planned. All our grass spread around, so that's kind of cool. It looks a little bit better around here. The only reason I did only 3 wide is because I do plan on building some type of structure in here, which will probably be my kitchen. Over here I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put the pneumatic craft room over here, but we'll see. And then that's basically going to stay like that. I've got a chest over here. I plan on making my cobble gen over here, because I'm going to need more cobble. I've only got 1 barrel full, and I know I need a ton of it. I've got quite a few plans for that, so... But anyways, I'm going to cut here, do some more stuff, and come back with you guys later. I will see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back, guys. It's the next day from the first part of this recording, and as you can see, I've done a little bit of building over here. This is gonna be my kitchen area. It's just kind of a simple building, but I didn't want to go too extravagant on it. Just laid some brownstone around here. I changed my roads to concrete so I can move a little bit faster. Over here I've set up kind of a temporary system to be able to use some machines. I plan on moving it all up there eventually. I just haven't got around to it yet. If you can see back here, I've got my cobble gen set up again and my lava gen. So if we go take a quick look at this, basically all it is water underneath this block. My transfer node is under that block, and then here I got the crucible with lava underneath it. And if we take this wrench, I made some, what are these called? Conduit fascias, facades, whatever you want to call them, and use some pressurized fluid conduit to pump the lava out into the drum. Those are really easy to make, these conduit fascia facade blocks. I'll show you guys that in a later episode. You just basically make them in the painting machine. I made myself an induction smelter so I could get some more alloys. I have big trouble saying that word today. Over here I got the auto disenchanter. It just basically takes the enchantment off, puts it on a book, throws it in this chest, and then I take them out, the books out of there, and put them into this filing cabinet. As you can see, I've got a lot of enchanted books now. I did 4 or 5 diamond chests worth, but it sucks a lot of power. As you can see, I've added ender generators here to try and keep up with the power. I've got a few things in my inventory I want to go over with you guys. I've tried crafting them on camera, but my audio keeps getting distorted every time my computer lags. So this is like my third take at trying to record this. But anyways, I got a shell constructor here. And it's really easy. It's just some obsidian, a bunch of iron, an iron block, and a weighted pressure plate, and a sink core. The sink core is just a bunch of, a block of lapis, a block of redstone, some emeralds, some an ender pearl, some nether quartz, and a daylight sensor glass, nether quartz, some wooden slabs. So I've made 2 of those, and I plan on building a room down underneath here for a sink shell area type thing. I've also crafted this. I tried crafting this stuff on camera too. Most of this is fairly easy. I use the pressurized fluid conduits just because they're better than the basic fluid conduits. These ones will pump by themselves. You don't need gravity to help them pump. But it's just some fused quartz, which is easy to make. It's just nether quartz in a alloy smelter. Gets you fused quartz. You need 4 of them. Wrong button. And then this stuff is really easy to make too. You just take some gravel, some sand, and some clay, and it gets you 8 binder composite. And then you smelt that in a furnace to get 4, 1 piece equals 4 conduit binders. So I made a whole bunch of that so I can make this stuff. And then the empowered item conduit, which will take a stack and transport it at a time. So this is like the top tier of Ender IO conduits. This stuff is fairly easy to make. It's just iron and an ender pearl. Gets you pulsating iron. So 3 of those and 6 conduit binder gets you 8 of these. And then this is the top tier energy conduit for Ender IO. It's a little bit more expensive to make. You need vibrant alloy, which is made from energetic alloy and ender pearls. And energetic alloy is just redstone, gold, and glowstone. So not too bad to make if you've got the resources. And I've got a ton of ender pearls. Like I think this barrel's almost full now. 53 stacks of 16s, so that's really good. I also took 4 of those enchanted books and made myself some magical wood. so that I could make an advanced filing cabinet to store all the armor and weapons and all the unstackable junk that comes from this mob spawner, basically. If we come over here, I gotta quickly sleep. I don't want any gas spawning. I've had difficulties with them. So now if we come down here, I've got my storage room all built, and I hope this is enough space for it. I use these glowstone illuminators for my lighting. I've also got lighting hid other places because that wasn't enough to light up the whole room. I got glowstone around here and whatnot, so I think this room turned out pretty good. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I like it. Obviously, as you guys probably can tell from my name and the fact that I'm using the color green, my favorite color is green. Over here is where I've built my 2 compartments for what I'm going to do for my power, and we'll work on this one first. This one's going to be the reactant dynamos. That's why I've crafted this stuff, so next episode we'll probably hook that all up because I need a lot of power to run that stuff that's upstairs. And my cat is bugging me, sorry about that, guys. Over here I was planning on putting ender generators, but I gotta do some testing off camera because I don't want to eat up all the ender pearls that I get from the mob spawner. And I don't know what the limit is that you can put them in, because I usually put about 4 in at a time and it consumes them all and just ups the counter on how long they're gonna last. So I'll probably use Steve's factory manager to try and limit how many ender pearls go in there. So like I said, I'll do some testing off camera and get that ready. And then if we take a look, this is going to be my pneumatic craft room. And I was going to build a 5x5 pressure chamber, but I was doing some testing off camera, and this thing is really hard to fill up full of pressurized air in a 5x5, so I might just go back to a 3x3 or a 4x4, and then maybe once we get the kinetic generator I'll try this on 5x5 again, but we'll see. It's probably a little bit overkill for what I actually need it to do, but go big or go home, right? Other than that, I think I'm gonna wrap up this episode. It's getting a little bit long with this second part added to it. Like I said, when we come back in the second part, I will work on getting the power hooked up. And maybe, hopefully by then, I'll have this stuff moved up here. I've been kind of holding off on it because I want to try and build the walls up there before I start moving anything else up here. And yeah. How is this doing, by the way? I got 2 full drums. It's doing not bad. I kind of like it the way it's set up without this thing being automated. I can just come up here, throw a stack of saplings in here and just let it run. Produces way more water than I actually need, so that's good. Like, this thing's full. Sorry about the lag, that probably messed up the audio, but this fluid transposer is full of water. I've got lots of spare saplings, and I've just been taking, anytime this barrel gets full, I've been taking the charcoal out, crafting it into blocks. And if we go down here, I have a barrel down here with 17 blocks, almost 16 blocks of, almost 18 blocks of charcoal. 18 stacks of charcoal blocks. Talking is very hard for me today, it seems like. But anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave me a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. and I will see you guys next time.